We are back with some more Packers franchise, and I forgot to show you guys this last week. We did re-sign our backup center, Jake Hansen, to a 2-year deal worth up to $4.4 million, so got him under contract for a couple more seasons. We are in our bye week, and it's our first bye week of the first season, so it's probably going to be a pretty short video here. Just going to go over some things about the team and all that good stuff. But this is how our division is currently looking. We're still in first at 8-2. The Bears are at 6-3 behind us. The Vikings at 5-5. The Vikings actually, the current user has stepped down. He doesn't have time for both leagues. He's the Broncos user in the other league. So we have a brand new Vikings user. I'm not sure who it is, but so when we play the Vikings again later in the season, that's a brand new user. And then we have the Detroit Lions at 3-6. So still in first, which is great. I think we're in second place right now in the NFC. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure we're in second place. Going over some contracts. I don't think I'm going to re-sign anyone else. Jake Kummerow, I think I'm going to let walk. Even though he's made some plays for us, I'm pretty sure I'm going to let him walk. Akib and Mason, I'm kind of waiting on the last re-sign period just to see what happens. If Mason's still alive by then, or if Akib's still somewhat good by then. I don't know if he is. So I just kind of want to wait on that. I feel like Akib's going to be kind of bad once the regression hits him. So we'll have to see on that. Colby, definitely not re-signing him. He was just you know, a random pickup that we got to play kick returner for us. And now that EST's back, I'll have to switch that. I think I forgot to switch him. EST will be back as our kick returner and punt returner. Elijah, our fullback, probably going to let him walk. Don't see us resigning him. And our right tackle, I'm definitely going to let walk. He's not the best. Not the best, but I guess we'll go ahead and change out the depth chart now, because knowing me, I will forget to change it. But like I said, Equinemi St. Brown back in the lineup. He's going to go straight back into that slot receiver spot that he was dominating in at the beginning of the season. Dude was an absolute freak in the slot receiver for the first, 2 games, I think is what we had with him. So definitely excited to have him back in the rotation. And we'll move his ass back up here to our punt returner. And then he's all the way down here. He's a GOAT kick returner for us as well. So we'll go ahead and plop his ass back up there. So he'll be our special teams guy and our slot guy. After this week as well, when we get into week 12, we will have Aaron Jones back from injury, which is great. So we have full strength with our running backs, and then the following week we have Freddie Swain back, which is just fantastic. We got everyone coming back. Our bye week's hitting at a perfect time. But let's go take a look at some stats here. We could just skim over some things. We'll go and look at some yearly awards. So we'll just look at the leaders and stuff. So right now, the leader for NFL for MVP is like Alvin Kamara. Very interesting there. Jordan Love's at number 3. No other Packers on the board. Coach of the year, we have Chiefs at 9-2. We're at number 3 right now at 8-2. So, you know, we're up there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Alvin Kamara. There's about 1,000 Giants players up there for some reason. It's not what I want to see. Jordan Love's at number 5 right now. Defensive Player of the Year, we have no Packers player, I don't think. Yeah, we got no one up there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we are at 4th with Jordan Love, Daniel Jones, Miles Sanders, and Darius Slayton, all ahead of me, which is a little disappointing, not going to lie. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have 4 people ahead of Kamal Martin. He's at the number 5 spot. Best quarterback, Daniel Jones. Jordan Love's at number 3. Best running back, Alvin Kamara. I doubt we have anyone, because of the injuries. Best wide receiver, Darius Slayton. Look at the Giants. These are just doing work over there. Devontae Adams is at number 10. We do have David Bakhtiari as the best offensive lineman right now, which is absolutely brilliant. That's never happened in the Giants franchise for us. Best defensive lineman, I don't believe we have anyone on there. Yep, nothing. Best linebacker, we have Zadarius Smith's up there. That's good to see. Look at Lorenzo, dude. Man, there's all kinds of Giants players up there. Jesus. Giants are going crazy. Best DB, we have Aqib Talib. Look at him. All the way at the number 6 spot. Not even my boy, Mr. Alexander. Okay. Best kicker, I don't think Mason's up there. Yeah, I'm not up there. Unfortunate. But that is that for the yearly awards. We'll just go ahead and look at my team stats real quick. So far through 10 weeks, Jordan Love has 3,312 passing yards, 213 for 330, 29 passing touchdowns. The 20 interceptions is bad, but you know, he's a rookie. I'm trying to work on it. He's got some errant throws in there. Got sacked quite a bit of times, 56 times, which is not the greatest. AJ Dillon has been doing okay. I mean, I definitely wish we had Aaron Jones, even though Aaron averaged 0.1 less than AJ. I'd rather have Aaron. Aaron Jones played better. He averaged more yards per game. I mean, we just want him back. Aaron Jones as the primary guy with a little bit of power at AJ. That's what we want. That is what we want. He's definitely a much better receiver too. So can't wait to get Aaron Jones back next week. Jordan Love fumbled 5 times, which is pretty bad. A lot of them are on me though, just taking unnecessary hits. But Jordan Love averaging 5 a carry, which is great. He's been taking off quite a bit. Devontae Adams and MVS are kind of neck and neck in receiving. Devontae's got more receiving yards. He has 42 receptions, 898 yards, and 6 touchdowns, while MVS has more receptions and more touchdowns, and 54 receptions, 818 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Our tight end doing pretty good, 36 receptions for 541 yards and 3. EST with being out for so long, he's still our 4th best receiver. I mean, if you guys don't remember, this man was dominating, averaging 70 yards per game. He had 5 touchdowns. I mean, this dude was looking like an absolute animal for us, and oops, didn't mean to change that. And I'm glad to have him back. Throw him back in there with a superstar MVS and Devontae Adams, and our tight end who's developing very well. Can't wait for that. Kamal Martin's been playing pretty good. Leads our team in tackles with 70. Does he lead our team in picks? No, Aqib Talib does with 7. Wow, look at Aqib go, dude. Tackles for loss, we got Za'Darius with 14, and our sack leader is also Za'Darius with 12. Za'Darius is playing great for us. Eric's got 8 sacks, Preston's got 8 sacks, Kenny Clark's got 6 sacks, and we got all kinds of people just making plays. Forced fumbles, probably Savage, right? Oh, Adrian, 3. I thought Savage had a couple. He only has 1. Okay. I guess I thought he had more than that. Kicking, punting, and kick returns, kind of like whatever, you know. We'll go ahead and look at the leaders in what we got here. Let's go to the NFL. Let's look at the leaders. Daniel Jones right now leads the league in passing yards at 3,588. Does he lead in passing touchdowns? He does, with 33 and 16 picks. So Giants user just absolutely popping off, excuse me. Leading in rushing yards, we have Keyshawn Vaughn from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at almost 1,300 yards. Rushing touchdown leader is Alvin Kamara with 18. Jesus. It's a shitload of rushing touchdowns. Receiving leader right now is it Michael Thomas? Look at the Saints go, dude. 1,510. Close. Slayton's close there. Receiving touchdowns, probably Slayton. Yep, 18. Dude, Darius Slayton's just being a god, dude. He's a god in everything, man. He's an absolute legend. Our tackle leader is Deion Jones. He seems to be the tackle leader in every single franchise I do for some reason. Tackles for loss, Isaiah Simmons with 22. Interception leader is Quan Alexander with 14. That's who we're taking on next is the 49ers. So the fact that this man's got 14 picks is a little scary. Not gonna lie, definitely is a little scary. And then Fletcher Cox leads in forced fumbles. Best kicker so far, Jason Myers. Best punter, Jamie Gillen. Kick return, okay, yeah, we don't really care too much for special teams there. But that is the league leaders. As far as offense, we are 3rd right now in overall offensive yards, which is pretty good, and 13th in defense, which is also pretty good. I mean, if we're the 3rd best offense in terms of yards and the 13th best defense in terms of yards, that's pretty good. 7th in most points scored, we're 9th in points allowed, so I mean, we're top half in every single stat pretty much, which is great. Which is what we want to be, and we want to be great. But that's pretty much all we really got to talk about. I mean, there's not much else. The only thing I will just update you on is the schedule and how brutal the schedule is for us right now. So we take on the 49ers, who I believe are, what are we? We're 8-2, I think, right now, right? Yeah. So I think the 49ers are 9-1. I believe the Giants are 7-2. I think the Redskins are a game above 500. I mean, obviously, if you remember the Bears game, it went to overtime, our very first game. It was a crazy game. We came out with a game-winning field goal in OT. The Vikings user, I'm pretty sure, is stepping down. He's still here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be someone new, so I'm not sure about that. And then the Lions, we lost to them. So, I mean, we don't get a single easy game to close out the season, which on one hand is good, you know, keeps us ready for the playoffs, not playing a bunch of cupcake teams, but these 2 games are very, very important. These 2 games could decide, if we win both these games, we could have the 1st seed very, very likely. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the standings real quick. The NFC side, let's go, where are we at? NFC. So first place, yeah, 49ers 8-1. Me and the Giants are both 8-2, and the Eagles are 7-2. So if we beat the 49ers, they'll drop to 2 losses, and then I will have the tiebreaker. And then if we beat the Giants, I have the tiebreaker over the Giants. I would already have the tiebreaker over the Eagles. So we could set ourselves up to possibly finish as the first seed. We got to win those games. I mean, those games are very, very important. I don't know when the 49ers or Giants are going to drop another game, but chances are it's not going to be soon. So those games are very, very, very crucial. I guess I could show you guys everyone's standings real quick. So we'll start with the AFC. The AFC North is pretty crazy. The Ravens are 8-1, Browns 8-2, Bengals and Steelers are 5-4 and 5-5. Still, can contend for a wild card spot. AFC South, Titans lead that at 5-5, Colts 3-6, Texans and Jags both 2-7. AFC East, the Bills are leading that at 7-2, Jets 3-6, Patriots 2-7, Dolphins 0-9, and the AFC West, the Chiefs are leading that 9-2, Chargers 6-5, Raiders 4-5, and the Broncos 3-6. Moving over towards the NFC side, there's our division, pretty tough. NFC South, we got the very close race here. Jesus, Saints 6-4, Bucks 5-5, Panthers and Falcons both 4-5. That's a very close division. NFC East is also pretty close. Giants at 8-2, Eagles at 7-2, Redskins are 5-4, like I said, game above 500. Dallas Cowboys 3-6, and the NFC West probably gonna be taken by the 49ers. He's 8-1, Cardinals 4-6, Seahawks 3-7, Rams 0-9. So AFC side, top 2 seeds right now are Chiefs and Ravens. Our side's it's us at the number 2 spot with the 49ers at the number 1 spot. So like I said, these next games are going to be insanely tough, and we gotta win them. I mean, especially if we can win week 12 and 13, we're setting ourselves up very good for the playoffs, having tiebreakers over all those teams that are going to be up there. So definitely got to try to find a way to win that. Next week's episode is going to be crazy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.